Hello everyone, welcome back to the Joe Lifestyle. It is another gorgeous day here in Waterloo, Ontario. And if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to my channel. And by the way, this is how I look after I've trimmed my beard, and this is the way it looked before I've trimmed my beard. You decide. It's been about 2 weeks since I've done anything on the barbecue, so I think today's as good a day as any to get going. I mean, I've got that itch and I need some barbecue. When it comes to indirect heat from the charcoal, I think chicken wings are a staple. So we'll be doing those as well. And of course, we'll be doing potatoes and beets because you can't just eat meat. But for the first time ever, I'm going to try to cook up some pork belly. So let's get to the marinade. All right, so I've got about 1.7 kilograms of chicken wings. And for the marinade, we'll start off with a good amount of olive oil and a good amount of soya sauce, maybe about a tablespoon of sesame oil. We'll have a tablespoon of red chili flakes, got about a teaspoon of paprika, about a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and of course some black pepper. And we'll add about 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. We'll really go for that sweet and heat today. Let's give that a mix. Oh, I almost forgot the garlic powder. And those look and smell fabulous already. Here is the pork belly. I got this from a local butcher. I'll just cut these into 2-inch strips. Then for the marinade, the pork belly marinade, we'll put a good amount of olive oil, a good amount of soy sauce, about 2 tablespoons of cooking wine, some hoisin sauce, about 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, about a tablespoon of crushed red chilies. You always need the crushed red chilies, some black pepper, and about a good teaspoon of garlic powder, about a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and about another teaspoon of paprika. Let's give that a mix. Then just pour it all over your pork belly. By the way, this is pork belly without the rind. And that looks like it's ready to go. We'll just marinate that for about 3 hours. Slap it on the grill. So once again, here is my Weber kettle. And you'll notice I have the bottom vents open. Typically when you see the inside of a barbecue, you might have the urge to clean it, maybe even power wash it, but that is a big no-no. I treat my Weber kettle like an iron skillet. And of course, the last thing you want to do to an iron skillet is clean it. The way I see it, every time you use this Weber kettle, I'm seasoning it. So I'm adding a bit more flavor to everything I cook. You can see that one side of the kettle is a little greasy and the other side is dry and dusty. Of course, we had our last barbecue, we put the meat on this side because all the drippings fell on that side, that's why it's greasy. And so what I do is I just alternate the sides where I put the charcoal on. So today I will put the coals on this side. And I've got the grill on. Our coals are glowing nicely, and it's just time to cover it up and let the whole kettle get up to temperature. Yeah, we've got some beets and potatoes. They've been buttered and seasoned. We'll just throw the lid on. We'll probably let those go for about a good hour. And we'll just leave those babies on there for about 20 minutes and check on them. So it's been about an hour and 10 minutes, and you can see all those lovely chicken juices at the bottom. And those babies look like they're ready to go. Oh yeah, it's a lovely char on that chicken wing. That's smoky. It's perfectly seasoned. You just can't beat chicken wings on a charcoal grill. All right, it's time for these strips of pork belly. And we'll just leave those on there for about 30 minutes and check on them. Let's pour a little bit of marinade on there. All right, I think we'll leave those on there for another 30 minutes. Give them a good scan. And they look pretty good. Got a nice crust on there. See the char on there. We're ready to go. Oh yeah, baby. Turned out nicely. Oh, it's so juicy. You can just taste that char. I'm definitely gonna have to make that again. That was another excellent, successful barbecue day. And the great thing about that slab of pork belly was that it just cost me $15 Canadian. I really appreciate you watching. Remember to hit that like button. Feel free to leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. We'll see you in the next one.